Hey everybody, this is Kira with Follow Your Arrow Tarot, and welcome back to my channel. Today I will be doing the intuitive and tarot card reading for the sign of Libra for the month of May 2019. But before I get started, I do have a few channel announcements. So if you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are returning and you've already heard these announcements, feel free to fast forward. All right, so if you're new to my channel, I do my monthly Zodiac intuitive and tarot card readings based on the previous month's most viewed videos. So for example, I'm recording May's videos, but I'm looking at April's views. So the top 3 views were Leo, Sagittarius, and Capricorn. And I've gone in the order and published these videos. And here you are, Libra, here at 10 with 83 views in April. So thank you so much to those of you who watched my Libra video for April. If you would like to get your Zodiac sign higher up on the list, so your video is created and published to my channel earlier in the month, please make sure you hit that share button and share this video with other Libras, Libra cross watchers, or anybody who has Libra in their charts, Sun, Moon, Rising, Ascending, and Venus. Okay. Second announcement on the channel. As I do want to expand my channel and provide messages from Spirit to as many people as possible, and it's just a personal goal to expand my channel, I'm currently holding contests for my subscribers, and every time I reach a additional 100 subscriber goal, I create a special video where I pull some names out of the Buddha head and give back to you, give you a free private personal reading. There's 2 ways that you can enter the contest. The first one, of course, is clicking the subscribe button. That gets you 1 entry into the contest. Another way to increase your chances of getting your name drawn is by leaving a thoughtful and positive comment on any of my channel videos. So, for example, if you leave 5 separate comments, that will get you 5 entries into the contest, thus raising your probability that your name will get chosen. Okay, make sure you are clicking that notification bell so you do get notices of when I post videos, especially the contest videos, because that's going to be the way you are going to learn that if you are selected or not. If you are chosen in my video, make sure you send an email to followyourarrowtarot@gmail.com so we can set up a time and a date to have your personal reading. All right, so again, if you're new to my channel, I do start with an intuitive reading, which is channeled messages from Spirit regarding your sign for that month. I also give you some information regarding your planetary alignments, and then I go into the tarot card reading. So if you're one that's not really into channeled messages or planetary information, feel free to fast forward ahead and feel free to timestamp my videos to help others skip to the parts of the video that they're most interested in. All right, let's get started, Libra, for the month of May 2019. So when I was connecting with your sign for the month of May, I feel like for a lot of Libras, we're going to notice this in your tarot card reading, a lot of the concerns you may have for the month of May, or a lot of things that are on your mind and in your heart, are regarding love or intimacy or partnerships, relationships. Doesn't necessarily mean it has to be romantic or like a spouse or a boyfriend or a girlfriend. It could just mean a very deep relationship you have with anybody. It could be a friendship, could be, you know, a coworker that you have a strong relationship with. But I definitely feel when I was connecting with Libra, your heart chakra, I'm feeling your heart chakra. It's really heavy for the month of May. And the focus for you is your connections. And for some of you, it's intimacy. I feel like intimacy may be a factor this month in May. You're not getting enough of it, or you're wanting more of it, or your person is feeling that way, or a situation is needing more actual affection and physical and emotional touch. I think for Libras, I kind of saw almost of like, the image I got was like your heart pouring into a cup, and your cup, you're pouring into other cups. And so now your cup is almost empty. So I feel like that's Spirit trying to tell me for Libra that you're investing, or you have been investing, a lot of emotional energy into many aspects of your life, many relationships. Maybe you've been pouring too much into other people and not enough into yourself. I kind of feel for a lot of you, it's this other person. You invested a lot of time and energy into this other person. But I also, too, saw kind of like I'm not sure if it's an earthworm, but like this segmented type of worms, you know. And I feel like that's kind of like the partnership. It's very segmented. So it's like it goes through these little spurts of, you know, it's going well, and then these hard times, and it's going well, and it feels like you have to connect the relationship piece by piece as you go along. It's not just fluid. I'm not sure if that resonates or makes sense to you. Again, this is a general reading for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So, but that's just kind of what I got. And I typically see a worm in my visions, but I felt it like inching. So your relationship could be kind of more like an Earth Pentacle energy, where it's very slow moving, and it's like you feel like you put in so much emotional energy, but you're only getting an inch of progress. Okay, if that makes sense. I do feel for some of you Libras, you are coming closer to being who you are. So I kind of saw a picture of you looking into a mirror, but in front of it, you almost have like this little trinket box. And inside it, I see you adding little things to the box and closing it, and then putting your hands over it. So you prize this. It's very, not secretive, but it's very special and spiritual to you, and you protect it. And I feel that that's Spirit's way of saying you're finally coming closer to getting to know who you are in this incarnation, really what your purpose is, what your heart is saying. You're adding little pieces to yourself, and that could be where the segments are coming into the worm, and it's just been taking you a little bit of time to get to that part, but you know, slow and steady wins the race. So if you feel as though your progress is slow moving and you're not quite getting there as fast as you want to, don't give up and don't feel discouraged. Actually taking your time, especially regarding yourself and your soul's journey, is really going to pay off in the end. So don't get too discouraged. I feel nature is definitely a path that you need to be taking this month. That's going to help you with this healing, with this discovery of yourself and your relationships. So I see Spirit showing me just like a path out in nature, taking a stroll by yourself, taking a walk out in nature on a nice, you know, bright, sunny, clear day is really going to help you clear your mind and be able to thoroughly think about, you know, what you want to invest your emotional energy into and how you're going to continue this progress into the future. Thinking about maybe how to come about this a little bit quicker for those of you who may have a little bit of impatience. Okay, so there's some channeled guidance that I received for your sign for this month. I'm going into some information regarding your planetary alignments for the month of May, Libra. In the beginning of the month, the 1st through the 3rd, Mercury was in Aries, which is a fire sign in your 7th house of relationships. And it was square to Saturn in Capricorn, so earth energy in your 4th house of family. Keep in mind, Saturn and Pluto are in retrograde. So with that, in the beginning of the month, there's definitely opportunities for deep transformation, especially in your relationships, in the foundation. So it could be at the root of things. So it could be in the home, it could be your family, it could be your marriage or your long-term relationship. And I think that there's some things that are going on with that in regards to people's beliefs and values. I think yours are very different, maybe from some of the people you're very close to, and that's kind of shaking the foundation of your family situation or your relationship. And I think that's going to be quite a theme for you, Libra, for the rest of May. On the 4th of May, we had a new moon in Taurus in your 8th house of death and rebirth. So I do feel like you are transforming and you're getting closer to the end of a cycle or the beginning of a new cycle. And that's why all these loose ends have to be tied together. And that's why I feel like this month for May is going to be a little bit deep for you, because you have to let things go in order for new things to come in, and you have to tie up loose ends. And that's always a tough job. I think the lunar cycle is going to be really important for you this month, from the new moon to the full moon, which is today. If you haven't watched my full moon video, full moons in Scorpio, make sure you click on that, watch your Libra reading for that, and see the connection between this video and that one. It's going to be very helpful because I think the lunar cycle is going to be really important for Libras for the month of May, because I really feel the overall theme, especially even with that new moon in Taurus, intimacy concerns are going to kind of start slowly coming to the surface, and you're going to really have to tackle them because I think they're really affecting you emotionally. Also with the new moon, I kind of feel for Libras, you may be over idealizing your partner or your relationship. You may be really having high expectations and wanting, you have this picture of really what you want your partner to be or do or say and your relationship, but that's what you're thinking is not what's manifesting, and it's frustrating to you. And you have an intense idea, being an air sign, you have a intense mindset on what it should be like, and it's not meeting up to your expectations. And I think that you're having a hard time with that. I think a lot of it's intimacy. So I think when it comes to affection, love language, that kind of thing, I think you're wanting more of that, but your partner's not necessarily reciprocating that. There could be a little void, a little, something in the between you guys, and some tension that you definitely feel intuitively, a vibe. Let's see here. So the 6th through the 10th, tensions escalate because your ruling planet of Venus is going to be in Aries in your 7th house of relationships. So we've got fire energy in your 7th house of relationships. So definitely it's going to be an intense month regarding partnerships, regarding love. So just get ready for that. You could have a lot of discussions that are a little fired up. You could be a little bit fired up more than normal. And expressing your concerns or your needs or your wants. The middle of the month, the 10th through the 15th, the sun will be in Taurus, Earth sign, in your 8th house of death and rebirth. So again, the themes are, too, transformation and ending of a cycle, letting go what no longer serves you, beginning a new cycle. Okay. I do feel with that too, with the death and rebirth, I kind of see, like I said, like I saw you in a mirror reflection. So I think another thing that's going to come up for you, Libra, is dealing with your personal shadows, okay, your shadow self, and some things from deep down within your psyche are coming up to surface for you to handle, and with everything else going on, it's a big burden for your heart to handle, so just be mindful of that. Take extra care of yourself. Take moments to pause, to breathe. So today is the 18th, which is the full moon in Scorpio in your 2nd house of resources and finances. So a little bit of a change up to the relationship tone of the reading. You may have an unexpected disruption or change when it comes to business and finances. You could have an unexpected bill towards the end of the month that creeps up, but I think you'll be okay. The 22nd through the 24th, Mars will be in Cancer, which is a water sign, in your 10th house of career. So you could have some emotional confrontation. It could be at work. But for a lot of you, I'm feeling towards the end of the month with this Mars in Cancer, I think it's going to be a good healing time for you. You're going to finally confront these emotional barriers that you have in the situation or with this person, and you're going to start to have slow healing. And lastly, at the end of the month, Mercury will be in Gemini, which is an air sign like you, Libra, in your 9th house of higher mind. So you're really ending on a positive note. This is a time of learning. So you're going to reflect on the whole month as a whole and learn, what lessons and take something apart from what you've gone through. You're also thinking of how are you going to solve this problem. So you've been through all of this. Okay. You've been through the action of it. Now it's time to reflect and see how you've learned from that situation, what you want to throw away, and how you're going to handle all of this going forward. Okay. All right, Libra. So there was your intuitive and channeled messages along with your planetary information for me. Let's get into your tarot card reading and let's see if any of those things pop up. Spirit, please help me provide Libra with messages that they need to hear for the month of May 2019. Spirit, help me provide Libra with some messages for May 2019. What does Libra need to know? All right, Libra, overall energy for the reading. Libra. Thank you. Oh yeah, Fool. So definitely a lot of 8th house movement in your planets with death and rebirth. And I think it's going to be positive for you. Right after the fall, you could only go up from there. So for right now, everything that's happening to you, although it may be hard, it may be painful, it may not feel good, it's all for your higher good, your higher self. It's for this new path, this new journey that your soul's taking, okay, this new beginning. We have the Fool and the Upright. So eventually I feel you're going to get to a place of peace where you're going to feel like you can take a risk, you can take a leap of faith, and you can move forward. And you're also going to be more confident, self-confident, because you're also going to not only be dealing with, situations and other people and ending, cycles and beginning something new. But I think this card also says for Libra, more than anything else, is you are finally growing and moving closer to your higher self and your soul's purpose here in this incarnation. So having the Fool as your overall energy, Libra, is really wonderful. And that's kind of goes with the channeled messages and your planetary information. Spirit, what other messages do you have for Libra for the month of May? Messages for Libra. Yeah. So in the past, you felt very burdened. You had the weight of the world on your shoulders. Everything that could go wrong, you felt was going wrong. Especially, in regards to work or in your relationships, you were carrying most of the responsibility. But finally, that's ending. And I think it's ending because you're letting go of what no longer serves you. You're making some changes and decisions to how you're going to solve these problems so you don't feel the weight of the world on you anymore. You could be dealing with some fire energy in your life. So you could be dealing with a Sagittarius, Leo, or an Aries, possibly. Maybe you've communicated how you felt, and so now the opposite person is taking up the slack. Or for some of you, I feel like your partner maybe doesn't want to carry the load that they're needing to carry. But let's see how the reading continues. So, Spirit, what other messages do you have for Libra for the month of May? Messages for Libra for the month of May. Libra. Yeah, 2 of Cups. So this person that you're with could be your soulmate or your twin flame. I definitely feel there's a deep connection, but there's communication that needs to be had, and you need to work together as a team. And I think you're trying to get there. I think that that's exactly what you want, as we were talking about in your channeled messages. You're investing a lot of emotional energy into this situation, in this relationship, definitely with the Cups. Cups are about emotions and love and romance, and the Cups are upright. So, and both of you are giving too. So I think what I hear Spirit saying is sometimes you have to lead by example to get other people to do what you need for you. So if you assert, your values and beliefs and tell people what you need, that you need this, you want this in a relationship, you have to have it. And that here, look, I'm giving to you. And you do it from a place of healing and of love. People are more apt to reciprocate that and to mirror you. This is a very mirroring picture. So definitely could be someone who's a soulmate or a twin flame, mirroring each other. Like I said in the channeled messages, I kept getting a vision of you in front of a mirror. This could also, talk about self-love, making sure you're giving yourself self-love. But more so, I think it's about the situation and the other person. You could be dealing with a water sign or have water energy in your chart. So you could be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces as well. Sometimes I even think Leo with the lion here and the wings. But you want a new beginning with this person. You want to handle all the everything that was weighting down the relationship, all the issues. You want to settle them and you want to move on. You want to move on and have a new beginning with this person. You want to take a leap of faith with them. And I think that they do with you as well. Okay. Spirit, what other messages do you have for Libra for the month of May? Yeah. So you have the Two of Swords in the reverse. This is your energy, Libra. So Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. And normally the Two of Swords in the upright is that you are conflicted in your mind, making a decision. You're unsure, but it's in the reverse. So I feel regarding the situation, and it being an air energy, this is your energy. You are no longer conflicted about the situation. You know what you want. Okay. And I think you're finally, swords are also about communication. So I think you're finally asserting in your communication what you need and what you want. And I think the other person is meeting you halfway. Okay. And you're no longer confused about the situation. I do feel like you want to be with this person. But I do feel some of it's past energy in that you know what you want based on what you have and haven't had in the past, and you know what your love needs to look like, and you're asserting that to your partner. I've been through this. I didn't like when X, Y, and Z happened. So going forward in this relationship with you, if X, Y, and Z occurs, then I've got to walk away. I can't do it. So I need a partner that does X, Y, and Z. They can't make me feel like this. They can't do this to me. They can't put all the responsibility on me. And I think you and your partner have a talk and they're like, okay, I see your point. Like, you are right. I'm not putting in enough emotional energy as you have. So I'm going to help. I'm going to help. And I think you and the other person aren't conflicted about this situation. You know what needs to be done. Whether or not it happens or not is really up to you and the other person in the situation. Spirit, what other messages do you have for Libra for the month of May? Libra for the month of May. Spirit, what messages do you have for Libra for the month of May? Libra. Okay. So 6 of Swords. Okay, air energy again. Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. So I feel like this isn't you leaving the situation or the person. I think this is you taking a time out or a break for yourself. I think you need to find yourself for a second because you are a little overwhelmed. And I think after having this conversation, you just have to walk away for a second to kind of reevaluate the situation, to kind of heal yourself. Because next we have the Judgment card. So I do feel that this connection is divine. It's a divine connection. It's brought to you by the universe. The universe is at play here. This is definitely somebody who you're connected with on a deep level. And I do feel like the universe is going to help heed the way for both of you to rejoice in this union. The universe is almost like cheering for you guys to win. They're helping you out. So I do think that you could have guardian angels on your side who are watching over you in this time, and helping you come back together. What's the final outcome for Libra for the month of May? Final outcome for Libra. Perfect. Perfect. Good, Libra. So the universe is definitely helping out in this. So the 6 of Pentacles, okay, that's slow energy. It's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But I think it goes with the 2 of Cups in that the discussion is there has to be balance. There has to be equal give and take because it's not fair that one person feels this and does all the work in the situation or relationship, okay? So I do feel that you or the other person is going to make sure, and look here, Libra, you showed up with the scales, and I think it's you. You're making sure that there's balance, that what you're giving of your emotional self is equal to everybody. Because before you were putting too much emotional energy into other people and not leaving yourself enough, okay? So now you're being very careful with who you give your energy to, but I also think this talks about the relationship and it being balanced between you both, okay? And you're ending on a good note with the Page of Pentacles and the upright. So I do think there's a message or an offering coming in towards the end of the month. I think from this person or the situation, it's like a peace offering. They understand that they need to put in a little bit more work because with Pentacles, that's about the body. It's materialistic. It's work. in loyalty. So I think that they're going to come to you and say, okay, I see your side. You know, you've been away for a minute. I've really thought about this. I need to give a little bit more. So here, and they're going to give you like a gift or an offering, or I kind of feel like they're going to like, say, for example, like take you out to dinner to discuss this, or they're going to be thoughtful and maybe bring you a bouquet of flowers and sit you down and say, hey, can I talk to you? Like, I see your side, where you're coming from, and I need to do a little bit better. And this could be you too. But messages, if I feel like communication is going to open up towards the end of the month. And I do feel that the universe is on your side and is backing this union between you and this person or this situation. So this is really generally a good reading for you, Libra. I don't feel too much negativity. I do feel like there is some conflict and some struggle romantically, you know, but for the most part, it's ending on a real positive note. The bottom of the deck is the moon card. Okay, that is Scorpio. Today's a full moon. So that's really interesting. I do feel like some of this has to do with deep emotions that need to be healed and discovered. I do feel like maybe you and your partner are very secretive and you hide your emotions really well from each other. So this is just reminding you to listen to your intuition. Use that full moon energy today to tackle those deep emotional issues between you and the situation and your partner. So you can have this Page of Pentacles as your outcome, and an offering and a new beginning, because you have the Fool as the beginning and you have the Page of Pentacles. So it's this new beginning, this new offering that's going to happen if you do some work on your shadow selves. Okay. All right, let's get some clarification with this reading. So Spirit, help me clarify the messages on the table for Libra for the month of May 2019. Please help clarify the messages for Libra for May 2019. One more shuffle. Clarification. Okay. What's this new beginning all about for Libra? What's this new beginning? This Fool card. What's this new beginning about for Libra? New beginning. Thank you. So in the past, you were trapped in fear regarding the situation or this person. You were fearful. I feel like it wasn't going to work out. You were fearful. You felt prisoned in this situation. You felt like, it goes along with this Ten of Wands, like you felt trapped. You felt like you were the one doing all the work. You felt alone kind of in the situation. And you're tired of feeling that way. And so that's why you decided, like, I need a new beginning. I need to break free from this energy because it's not making me feel happy. And what you were fearful is your partnerships and alliances regarding the situation, this person. The partnership was not as strong as it needed to be. And you really needed to have a talk about your bond with your person, right? Because this partnership needed to be strengthened, okay? Because that hand that you had on each other was loosening up, and you were worried that it was going to slip, okay? What was the Ten of Wands in reverse? What burden was Libra dealing with? What's this Ten of Wands in reverse? Yeah, emotional withdrawal. Yeah, your passion died with this situation or a person. You literally had enough. And so that's why the Fool card came out. You were like, peace out. Like, see, Six of Swords too. You took a break from this situation or this person. You went out in nature, okay? Or it's telling you to go out in nature and to think about it, to breathe, to get some clarity of your mind. And I think this person recognized that you literally had to leave your environment because the situation was so overwhelming to you. What's this Two of Cups for Libra? Two of Cups. Who's this person? Yeah, look at this. This union brings about transformation. That's kind of like the lesson here, is that this person, even though it may feel like you're struggling with them or you have issues, is like almost like the reason why they're in your life is to help you transform yourself. In a roundabout way, it's like if they wouldn't have done these things to make you feel uncomfortable, you wouldn't have asserted yourself and walked away and transformed yourself and grew as a person So they help you grow. Okay. What is Libra no longer questioning? Yeah. Heartache and loss is the Two of Swords in reverse. Clarifying, you no longer want to have heartache and loss. You no longer want to feel alone and trapped in fear, right? You don't want to no longer feel emotionally drained. And so you've made a decision that you are going to put an end to this heartache and loss that you were feeling in this situation or with this relationship. What was Libra walking away from for a moment? Positive movement forward. Yeah. See, like I told you, this Six of Swords wasn't a sad card at all. It was actually like you taking a break. But what Spirit's saying, it was actually you taking a positive movement forward in the situation or for yourself. So if you haven't taken a break, doing so is going to be a good thing for you. What's this Judgment card here for Libra for the month of May? Judgment for Libra. Judgment for Libra. If you are having like a legal battle right now with the Judgment in the upright and the Six of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles in the upright, I do feel like it's going to be in your favor, especially if it's about money. Okay. So the card that popped up is Love Begins. How beautiful. Love begins. Yeah, the universe is cheering for you in this union. I do feel it's someone you have a deep connection with. You just want a new beginning with them. And so guess what? You took a break. You had this talk, positive movement forward, transformation. You're going to get your new cycle of love with this person again. Okay. What's this Page of Pentacles? What message is coming in for Libra? Page of Pentacles for Libra. What message is coming in? Here it is. Movement, choices, and decisions. Yeah. It's clarifying the Page of Pentacles. So your person and you have a lot of decisions to make, definitely regarding the union, the relationship, the situation. It seems like you both have a bunch of decisions to make, both financially and romantically. And being that both the cards are in the upright, I think you guys are going to make good decisions together as long as the lines of communication are open and they're positive and they're supportive. Okay. What lesson or lessons does Libra need to learn for this month? What lesson or lessons is Libra learning for the month of May 2019? One more shuffle. What lessons is Libra learning? All right, here we go. Libra for month of May. Libra for the month of May. Whoa, gosh. Oh, my Lord, have mercy. Okay, that was really weird. My cards just flew everywhere. Okay. All right, Spirit. Okay. Ay, ay, ay. Libra, you got a lot of energy around you this month. Yeah. That was a little creepy, just saying. Okay. So, sorry, I'm a little out of sorts. I'm a little shaken up because literally I felt like I got pushed and the cards just went flying. Okay, so loneliness. I know that I am never alone. Yes, Spirit, I know that. I'm not alone. But Libra, if you're feeling lonely in this situation, don't be. Know that the universe and Spirit is here for you. And this person, too, really does care about you. Spirit's also saying to have some gratitude. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. So look at the situation as an opportunity for the union to get better, the situation to get better, or for you to learn and grow from the situation. The next card is relationships. I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. So like I said, relationships are going to be pretty much the name of the game for you this month. That's all pretty much what your heart and soul is thinking about for this month of May. And from the reading, I do feel like your relationship is going to go in a positive direction so long as both people are willing to show gratitude towards each other and work together as a team and really listen to each other. That's going to be pivotal. All right. Whew. Okay, last card. I'm going to pick a card from the notes from the universe on abundance. Universe, what final message does Libra need to hear for the month of May? Universe, what final message does Libra need to hear for the month of May? Libra. Libra. Thank you. All right. So it looks like sunshine. It looks like you're possibly outside laying underneath a tree and looking up. Okay. It says, if more people knew how admired they already are, they'd be even more admirable. Same for knowing how cool, fun, healthy, wealthy, and wise they already are. And zippy. And zippy. In admiration, the universe. So I think your person knows they admire you. They know how fun and wise and wealthy you are, and they love that about you. But I think it's Libra knowing that you are admirable too. You may not have all the self-confidence, but no, if you come out in this full energy, knowing that you are amazing, you're going to manifest more people seeing you as amazing and more people wanting to do more for you, especially in regards to the relationship. All right, Libra, I hope that reading resonated with you. If it did, please give a thumbs up. Please also share this video with other Libras or Libra cross watchers. I would love to hear how the messages resonated with you in the comment section below. Okay, and please share this video as well so we can get Libra up for the Zodiac readings for next month. All right, so Libra, everything's in the description box below. I hope you have a great rest of your May, and I hope it's filled with love and gratitude and support. And I look forward so much to seeing you in my reading next month. Thank you for watching.